What's up guys, Nick here with my recap and review for Dark Knight 3 The Master Race issue 6. Now it's actually been 4 months since we've gotten an issue from this series, and honestly for myself I had to go back and read the last 2 issues because I just had to kind of get a grasp on what was happening again in the comic, because a lot of it has been so long since the last issue and a lot of plot lines were kind of getting blurred for me. I knew the general storyline of the whole Kandorians coming out of the Bottle City and being evil and trying to take over Gotham City and stuff, so we pretty much pick up right where we left off from issue 5, where Batman and Superman were kind of sitting side by side with the giant metal armors on, and it looked pretty cool, and that was like getting me hyped up, like wow, I can't wait to see what's going to happen in this next issue. And 4 months later it kind of was nothing. That really amounted to nothing actually in the story, because unfortunately the whole Batman and Superman aspect of this comic really got kind of sidelined, because the majority of this issue was just kind of looking at different things across Gotham City where the Kandorians were getting driven back and attacked by either sons of Batman or just regular citizens or the Gotham City Police Department. We also saw the effect that this fight has had on the rest of the world now, because we're seeing news reports talking about how people are looking at Gotham City because that's kind of like ground zero right now with the Kandorians. And then the whole Batman and Superman aspect of it was kind of like I said, it was just in the background, not much going on with them unfortunately. And also I was kind of surprised because we didn't really get anything from the Flash or Ray Palmer, who at the previous issues Ray Palmer was on his own side quest saying, you know, I know how to fix everything, I know how to fix what's going on. And then the Flash was also in the Batcave. He was kind of like Oracle because his legs were kind of broken and they were getting fixed, but he was providing support from the Batcave. And spoiler alert here for those who didn't read the issue, this is going to be like a spoiler recap of what happened in the events of the issue. But at the end of the issue, actually, when the Kandorians are running away because they've been pretty much driven back successfully due to the kryptonite rain, and we actually see the leader of the Kandorians fire his heat vision down, and it goes straight through Batman's armor, like straight through his chest, and we see like an exit wound of the heat vision and stuff. And the last page of the issue is Superman holding Batman, and there's like a line going across the screen like signaling that his heart stopped or whatever, he's flatlined, and he says tell Carrie, or promise to tell Carrie something. You can't really make it out, but it's just kind of weird because the series started out issue 1 where we had the reveal that Bruce Wayne is dead. Then issue 2, it wasn't actually the case. Bruce Wayne was just living in the Batcave underground and he was faking his death. Now this issue, it doesn't really seem like that's deserved to have the whole cliffhanger again. Oh, Batman's dead again. And obviously they're trying to reimagine the imagery from The Dark Knight Returns where Superman's holding Batman's body at the end of their battle in that book. But to me it just didn't really work out in this issue. It just felt kind of weird and forced and not really working with the overall story. And plus, when you actually think about it, Batman hasn't really been around too much in this series, even though it's called Dark Knight 3 and we've barely had Batman at all in the book. So I don't know, to me it just seems like the series is really getting out of hand and it's really losing focus of what it started out as. You know, even though the first 2 or 3 issues of the book were really slow paced, I thought it was building up to something really cool, and I was hoping by like issue 5, 6, 7 that we'd really get this great payoff, because the first 4 issues were going to be slow and build up to that, and then now it's just kind of fizzled off and into this weird route. So I don't know what's going on anymore really. The backup story of this issue was called World's Finest, written and drawn by Frank Miller, and it was kind of featuring Carrie Kelly, Lara, and then Wonder Woman eventually later on. And that didn't serve anything to the actual overall storyline, because all it was just like 9 pages of the 3 of them fighting, and then Lara flies off because she's sad for some reason. I don't know, for this issue I'm gonna give it like a 5.5, maybe a 6 on the high end. It's just really losing focus of where the series should have gone, and plus after 4 months of waiting, this issue should have been like a knockout punch. I mean, I know that they extended the series to 9 issues now, so it's not just gonna be the 8. And issue 8 and 9 are coming out next year, and issue 7 is coming out at the end of December, so we're gonna have to wait a while just to see what's happening next. If you guys got a chance to read the issue, or if you're just kind of like, you know, of what's going on in Dark Knight 3 and you just want to express your thoughts on the delays that the book has been getting and what's going on with the overall story, be sure to leave those thoughts down in the comment section below. If you're subbing by the channel for the first time and you like this video, subscribe for more great content like this. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys next time.